and welcome to Poetry Matters. This week we're going to be talking about Here in the Spring by Dylan Thomas. This poem's been really highly requested, so you're here with Mackenzie
and Hadley,
and this is what we're going to be talking about.
Yeah. Alright, so first off we wanted to explain this poem to you. It's about, we really got that it was about life and how each season of the poem kind of introduces the new life lessons. And it starts off with spring and how it's kind of like a season of rebirth, but it explains how each season teaches new lessons in your life and how experiences shape who you are as a person.
And how the seasons of life aren't always like in a particular order. You've got your ups and downs, and sometimes you go from a low to a lower low to a high to a low. It's like all in a crazy order, and it's not very consistent. That's shown through how the seasons in the poem aren't listed in any particular order, and not the order they occur in the year. It doesn't go spring, summer, fall, winter. It goes spring, winter, summer, fall, summer, winter, spring. It's not in any order, and it's just kind of sporadic the way that the seasons are listed.
Also, Dylan Thomas kind of builds to his meaning of this poem by using a couple different symbols, all of which are animals. He uses a bird, he uses a worm, and he uses a slug. The bird represents like romance and freedom in your life, but we thought it was interesting because he didn't use any specific bird, so it was just kind of like birds in general. It could have a couple different meanings.
Because using a specific kind of bird would like pinpoint a reason, like a blackbird kind of has like an eerie connotation, and it means definitely something negative. But by just saying birds in general, it gives it like a little bit more room for interpretation that the birds can be like positive or negative. It all depends on like the season and what's going on in someone's life.
Also, the worm represents a gossip or someone who kind of like is a backstabber. So, and that's also a really big part of life where you have people like that in your life who aren't the best of friends. The worm can also represent regeneration and self-healing, so that kind of goes along with like spring,
where the concept of rebirth and like new beginnings.
Right. And then you have the slug, which represents letting go or determination, strength, and persistence. So that's like, I don't know.
Definitely a significant part of life. It teaches you like to move on from your past mistakes and to keep going even when sad things happen and there's negativity.
Right, okay, so we found that this whole poem was obviously an extended metaphor about life and life events and life lessons and experiences. We thought this was really cool because reading the poem for the first time, we didn't really understand. We kind of just thought it was a poem about seasons, but then we kind of like looked more into it and felt like, you know, he had to be talking about something.
And it's got to be somewhere.
So then we kind of realized that since he was talking about all the horrible things that happen in each season, all the good things that happen in each season, that it was definitely about your own and personal experiences.
Ups and downs. This poem has a lot of personification throughout the entire poem. And
it adds to the connotation of the poem because it's basically saying, it's characterizing all the animals and letting them tell the story.
Some examples of the personification in this poem would be summer berries a spring bird. Summer is not going to bury anything because it's not a bird.
It says, the slug should teach me destruction, and it means that the slug kind of, when the slug dies, it turns into something else, like a fertilizer for the soil, perhaps. And so it's saying that things turn into other things in your life, like something bad could turn into something good, or something good could come of some, you know, like things transform in your life very quickly.
And it's personification because slugs can't teach teachers.
This poem has a reflective attitude because we feel like he's reflecting on his life. Dylan Thomas was an alcoholic, and he kind of had to learn some of his lessons the hard way. So we felt like it was kind of like a poem telling you to slow down and take life's lessons like they are, look around, enjoy, kind of like
enjoy all the seasons and what comes with the seasons of life. Right. Like take the negatives and enjoy the positives, but you can mull through.
We also talked about the tone a little bit. We thought it was hopeful. It was a little bit eerie just because, like, you know, the summer buries a spring bird, and that's kind of like sad and weird and creepy. So that's why we got eerie from that.
And it's also a Dylan Thomas poem, so it's expected for it to be a little bit creepy. And so this personification does a thing.
Summer buries a sing. Oh no! No, it's like hitting the net. Okay. Please subscribe.
Subscribe. It's over here, I think. I don't know where it is. This is so fake.
Okay, thank you.